Iron Man, the man from Marvel, and today I'm going to show you stats and other stuff, and I will show you who would win in a battle to the death. Megaman, one of Capcom's most iconic heroes. At the age of actually 16 years old in the first ever game, he was designed and upgraded to take on Dr. Wily, but he also has help from Dr. Light and his sister Roll, because his name used to be Rock and Roll. Seriously, that kind of a joke? I mean, really? But anyway, besides that, Megaman is an impressive strategist. He can find his way through puzzles and enemies quickly. On his arm, which he can change between left and right, he has the Buster Cannon. The Buster Cannon has many names, but I think other people refer it to as the Mega Cannon. Mega Man has 3 settings for this gun. He has little things that look like baseballs apparently, but I think they look like little key blasts from Dragon Ball. But if he charges it up, he gets a kind of a mini Hadouken. Charges it up any more, he gets a regular kind of Hadouken move. If he maximizes the power, he gets a kind of like a Shinku Hadouken. But if he uses the full power of the cannon, he can turn it into a giant blast, which kind of looks like the Kamea a little. He has got many colors with this certain blast, but on the picture it shows green. There are many other colors, but the most notable one is blue. The blast is extremely powerful, but only default is that sometimes, if he's not careful, it'll use up all the energy in his power suit. The blast is extremely powerful, but Mega Man has learned to control it over time, and can literally do amazing feats, which would even make Goku go, "Huh, that's impressive." Mega Man could take on a whole army on his own with his arm cannon, and not only him, and his arm cannon he has a special ability. Every time he defeats a robo enemy, he can copy their abilities and use them in battle. He can also work with even humanoid creatures. As you see here, Mega Man learns from one Eggman, Dr. Wily's Robo Masters, how to control fire, and he can make a firewall. He can do it in its regular form, but as you see, but at first he had to be in what's known as Fire Mega Man, I suppose, to learn it. He can also do fireballs, fire blasts. He even once somehow made a fire tornado just by spinning. And as you can see in the picture, Mega Man has the incredible ability of throwing the fireballs with his hands, even not needing his cannonball. How? Well, what do you think I meant by fire abilities? He literally learns pyrokinesis. How freaking badass is that? Someone who's just a robot has the one thing that can melt him, and he uses it against other robots. As you can see, the ball of fire is extremely powerful, and he can hook it like a baseball, faster than any other baseball thrower. In fact, once he threw a fireball that went somehow 150 miles per hour. And Mega Man, with copying other robots and humans' abilities, as you see here, he has some kind of like Aquaman ability. And with the Aquaman ability, he can breathe, swim, and fight underwater for a long period of time. Heck, you could make a Mega Man game just based in water, and if you give him that upgrade, he'll survive throughout the entire game and then some. And replacing his arm cannon is a harpoon gun. If he fires, he can shoot up to 5 harpoons at a time until he needs to reload for some reason. But also with that, not being able... Pause. And what do I mean by pause? Well, I mean, Mega Man can actually somehow through through the sheer force of hitting a time opponent, he can pause the whole game, which makes no sense. Megaman is one heck of a fighter, and with many abilities, he has fought many people. Heck, I bet he might even give Ryu a run for his money, but I wouldn't bet on it too much. The Street Fighter freaking badasses. That's pretty much it for Mega Man, besides the fact that he has got a fire sword and an energy sword, and that's his only, like, kind of sword weaponry besides the guns. Guns. Peter's joke. But Mega Man is a fighter in his own right, and probably the greatest hero in the Mega Man series. That's all for him. Let's move on to Iron Man. As you can see here, this is where Iron Man faces for. Impressive, a man who just makes a arc-powered suit could go toe-to-toe with a thunder god. Holy crap. I've heard of humans achieving levels of a god, but that is ridiculous. Not impressive enough? Well, how about this? He even faced the freaking green monsters. Yes, you heard me. The Incredible freaking Hulk. He made a suit called the Hulk suit, no originality there, to battle the ever so strong and ever so angry Incredible Hulk. Holy crap, Tony, are you either mad, on steroids, or are you just completely off out of your brain and into the insane asylum from Batman Arkham City? Cause you were going up against the Hulk? Yeah, you're not gonna have a good time, but I've not seen the new Avengers movie, but I gotta admit, that looks like a good battle, and I don't know how good Iron Man does, but I'm probably guessing he does good, but then Hulk kicks his ass. So, there's the Hulk suit, but I'm not going to include the Hulk suit. I'm pinning both characters, Iron Man and Mega Man, in their base costumes. So, sorry, no Hulk suits today, and no Pyro Mega Man. The still more people are interested or known today is the Mark 7, where Tony actually made his own element in the shape of a triangle, and that's why his suit has a triangle now instead of a circle. Although I do miss the old circle suit, it was my favorite, but the triangle one's still pretty cool. It's got a sleek kind of action figure slash robot design, and if I'm honest, he looks like a fully suited RoboCop with a good look to him. But besides that, Iron Man is strong, as fast with his rockets on his feet and, well, flight stabilizers. And with those flight stabilizers, he can hit you with a repulsor ray, as is known. And with it, it either knocks you back or hurts you a lot. And also, if he uses so much power, he can make a weird cannon come out of his chest called the arc cannon and fire a giant laser of pure energy. Here is his hand cannon. Normally it's a yellow color, but with the energy emitting a kind of a blue aura, when he gets a triangle, it turns into a blue repulsor, I guess. And as you can see, the reason why it's repulsor, if you look at his hand, there's a rim around it, meaning there's a sound wave to the energy. So two things are gonna happen. One, you're gonna disintegrate, or two, you're gonna be knocked the fuck back. And it's pretty powerful and can be used in many ways. He even uses it to boost up his speed for when he's in mid-flight. And here it is. As you can see, if he uses the full power of his hand cannons along with his feet and his back thrusters, he can literally go at probably the speed of, my best guess is mostly between Mach 4 and Mach 6. Don't know how many miles per hour that is, but rough guess, most he can do is like 2,500 miles per hour or something like that. Pretty fast for a man in a suit, but you know. And using these, he made a rocket go into outer space to save the Earth in the Avengers movie. Pretty impressive feat. Iron Man. He has many other weapons, such as rockets that come out of the little, it's like upper wrist, and little lasers as well that come out of there, rockets that come out of his shoulders. But besides all that, he has pretty other weaponry and movesets. He even knows, like, I don't know, a tad bit of MMA as shown in the second movie, but besides that, he just uses punches and a few kicks. But besides fighting style and other stuff, Iron Man is a force to be reckoned with, and let's see how he stacks up against Megaman. On my stick battle. Okay, my combatants are set, and let's end this debate for me and for other people who probably follow this once and for all. It's time for a stick battle. Fight! Darn it. Ding! Ah! KO.